And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Manchester City up against Bayern Munich.
Well, hundreds of millions of people will be tuning into this one. Probably the biggest club game in the world. Pointed end of the tournament. Who's going to come out on top? Well, Derek, we're just about to find out. Very, very excited.
Tend to associate you with Arsenal, but you grew up following Manchester City. What would it mean to them to win the Champions League?
Well, it'd mean a lot to me, and it certainly mean a lot to the neighbours over the road at Manchester United. Can City add to their Premier League titles? Questions will be answered tonight.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. The Brazilian Ederson starts in goal. Kyle Walker plays with Benjamin Mendy as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Rodri in central midfield. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. This is it, the Champions League final. They are underway. Who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe? Lewandowski. And now Stones. Walker. Bernardo Silva. Significant acreage for City to run into. So a throw in here. And now Coutinho. And that was a very fine read. Gnabry with it. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. That's well blocked. Sergio Aguero has it. It's with David Silva. Aguero. Bernardo Silva. As an opposing manager, you always identify Sergio Aguero as the sort of player you've got to stop. What sort of performance might we see from the... He's got to score! Still possibilities. Not to be advised, giving the ball... Yet another tremendous save to add to the list. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, he's lost the ball. A very effective clearance. Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Aguero. And back with Bernardo. He's got the right idea with that pass. In it goes for Manchester City, who strike first on this massive occasion.
Well, it's very important they carry on with the game plan now. First goal to Manchester City. Carry on.
And so the game back in business. City ahead here. Sterling. And now Rodri. Rodri! Corner for Manchester City. And he's fired over the corner. And the goal kick will be next. And they did have the ball, but not anymore. Kimmich. Well, sometimes you can't argue with top-notch defending. Müller! Can they slot it home? Sergio Aguero has it.
Derek, I still can't believe that didn't go in. What a save.
And that is offside. Bayern have given it away. Müller. And played in. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Now it's with Boateng. Davis. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. They need to get bodies back. Pulls it back. And a no-nonsense clearance. And now Kevin De Bruyne. They've regained possession. Well, 2018-2019 was a big success story for Manchester City, but there was heartbreak in the Champions League at the quarter-final stage. Must score! And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
Lewandowski. And a very good challenge. Well, they know how to press, but can they construct? He's had to go for it. Will they get themselves level here? Oh, can you believe this? Just when it looked as though the door was locked, it's been reopened.
Well, they're back in it, and you can hear the relief with their fans. Game on.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Number 6, Thiago.
De Bruyne. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Would have been a foul, but instead advantage Bayern. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. This is Müller. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Rodri. Aguero. Silva. And return to Aguero. Tremendous ball played through. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs.
So, having conceded, can Bayern hit back? Is it going to end up being productive for them? And Bernardo Silva has it. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Aguero. Alert defending. Intense pressure. Deft interception by Thiago. It's with David Silva. Sterling. And Sterling has it. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Now, this might pay dividends. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Kimmich. And easy meat for the keeper, given that cross. David Silva. Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to...
Chance for Aguero. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Alphonso Davies. He's found a pocket of space. It comes to nothing. Rodri.
Well, City controlling the lion's share of possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
And showing fine vision. The end product just wasn't there. Pavard with it. Give it away. De Bruyne. Lewandowski. David Silva. The ball with Rodri. It's with David Silva. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Possession changes hands. The interception there. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. What a shocking pass, really. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah.
A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Well, it was a horrific mistake, but the goalkeeper has made amends.
Well, he's a happy boy now. Just look at the smile on his face. 2 minutes ago, he wasn't so happy.
Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far? Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. It's with David Silva. Mendy. Sterling. Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. David Alaba. Thiago. Gnabry with it. Possession lost, intercepted. It's with David Silva. Sergio Aguero has it. Aguero. Here's De Bruyne. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Breaking at pace. Fine teamwork to win it back. Well, it fizzled out. Far from typical of Aguero to give it away in that fashion.
Minimum of 2 minutes.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Now, let's see what they can do here. It looked as though he was in, but credit to the defender, Lee.
Yeah, he hassled him, made his hurried shot there.
And now, Stones. Half-time in the Champions League final. Well, we're not... ...45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Walker. It is a decent-looking attack here. He has teammates to play it to. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Well, he's elected to tip that over for the corner. The corner from Kimmich. The fist of the goalkeeper. Stones attending to his defensive duties. Walker. And now Stones. Aguero. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Has a go. Almost his second goal of this match. But the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject. Punched away. Kimmich. And the defender takes care of business. It's with David Silva. Untidy in possession. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Coutinho trying to open things up. Still possibilities. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. De Bruyne threading it through. Well, sometimes you can't argue with top-notch defending. Silva. Here's Aguero. It's got to be. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Aguero makes his way into the attacking third. Aguero, can they slot it home?
Well, Derek, the floodgates are open. How many goals are they going to score? They've created so many chances. If they put half of them away, it could be a cricket score.
And given away. Müller. Firing it in. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort. He smashed it.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Stones. Fernandinho. David Silva. Sterling. Serge Gnabry. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Keeper did his job to... It is David Silva's goal! And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Given away by Bayern Munich. And showing fine vision. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
A City corner it is. Put in by De Bruyne. Fisted clear. Well, the clearance half-hearted. De Bruyne. Müller. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. It's with Bernardo Silva. Sergio Aguero has it. They've regained possession. Given away. De Bruyne now. Bernardo Silva. Teammates could potentially join in. Will he find the net? And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but them attempting the through ball. It could be for Raheem Sterling. And in it goes!
Well, he's gone for pure power, and why not when you've got a rocket in your boot? What a strike.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. A foul, but advantage Bayern. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And the advantage is with City. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Walker now. Bernardo Silva. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Fernandinho.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
It was an excellent understanding defensively. Thiago. Walker now. Fernandinho. Now Mendy. David Silva, a very able passer. Mendy. And now Rodri. Moving the ball effectively. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Cutting infield here. A delicious piece of skill. Possession lost, intercepted. How to play for a Manchester City throw-in. Walker. De Bruyne now. Aguero. Good visualisation and execution. And he takes it on. And it's in for Manchester City. Well, as pure finishers go, there aren't many better than this man. And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, let's make no bones about it. This is a thorough thrashing, Lee.
Well, Bayern Munich players look down and out, frustrated, and quite rightly so. They've been poor tonight. They've really let their standards drop. Back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. Going to be a hard week's training next week. No way back from here.
Sterling has it. Now Mendy. Sterling. Mendy. Excellent passing. Rodri. Alaba with the block. Little variation on the usual theme. Short. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. And now Stones. Shot attempted. Goretzka. Couldn't hang on to it. De Bruyne. Wonderful goalkeeping from Manuel Neuer. Put in by De Bruyne. And now Stones. He takes aim. Well, every finisher's dream. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Kimmich with it. Thiago. High marks for that pass. Coman. Will he play it in? And up for grabs off the keeper. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Gundogan.
Please give a round of
Mendy.
applause for today's man of the match. Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
And scope for them to produce something exciting. Here is Thiago. Aguero. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. The ball with Rodri. Firing it towards goal. Alaba puts his body on the line. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score. But it's really a poor effort with his head.
Kimmich with it. Perisic with the ball. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And Well, there is nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in the Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
Read it superbly to take back possession. They did have the ball, but not anymore. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Luka Modric plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. The highly rated Brazilian Alisson begins between the posts. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Real Madrid get the throw in. Casemiro failed to hang on to it. Salah! The goal it is! The first important statement in this final made by Liverpool.
Well, we've got the biggest club competition in the world, and now we've got our first goal.
Ramos. In possession, Marcelo. Benzema. Hazard. This is Kroos. Kroos. Space and time for the cross. Roberto Firmino. Not a good pass. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And make no mistake, Lee, Real Madrid expect to progress to the knockout stages in every Champions League campaign. Nevertheless, every Champions League match, irrespective of the stage, is a special occasion involving the Merengues.
Well, it is. They're football royalty, as they say, and every time they take the pitch, they expect to win, let alone in the Champions League, La Liga, any competition they're in, and quite rightly so, because their history is really, really rich.
And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Mane. Great pressure to win the ball back. Well, it could be on for him here. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is.
It's going their way, 2-0. Hazard. Benzema, a chance to eat into their lead. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Wijnaldum. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Benzema. Bale. Henderson. This is Gareth Bale. Good, firing it towards goal. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Hazard. Toni Kroos. Marcelo. Rafael Varane. Carvajal. Magnificent defending. Wijnaldum. Firmino. Might be a chance here. A bit miss. They should be two in front.
Well, that could be the game right there. What an opportunity to go 2 up.
Oh, he's given the ball away. Casemiro. Oh, he's lost position. Giving it a try. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Course. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. This is Varane. Carvajal. Rafael Varane. Firmino. Marcelo read it perfectly and intercepted. Salah. Firmino. It's there for him. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now? No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Ramos. In possession, Marcelo. Casemiro. Given away. Firmino. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Toni Kroos. They've got it. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And Varane foiling them. And the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
Van Dijk with it.
Liverpool have hardly had the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. He's got the right idea with that pass. Ramos. In possession, Marcelo. This is Kroos. Toni Kroos. Modric. Carvajal. Bale. Given away by Real Madrid. Trailing as they are. What will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, I have to say 6 out of 10 for Real Madrid in this first half. They've been the nearly team. It's close, but they just need to be a bit more aggressive in midfield. Get the ball into wide areas, get the ball in the box, stretch the opposition.
Mane. Fabinho. Crossing possibilities. Well, that's how to do it defensively. Casemiro there. He must finish. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent. In possession, Marcelo. Benzema. Carvajal. Casemiro. Ramos. Marcelo. Hazard. Real Madrid have given us away. Liverpool corner given. Well, not quite. Now he must favour the cross. Well, the tackle vivacious from Varane. Room to roam for the merengues here. Bale puts it in. Clattered away. Jordan Henderson has lost possession. Karim Benzema.
The fourth official has indicated
Luka Modric.
there will be a minimum of
Foiled
2
by Van Dijk.
every team.
Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Not really the ideal clearance. Wijnaldum. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And that is that for the first half in this Champions League final. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory.